Salutations, Internet. I'm here tonight with Smith, my death jar. Unfortunately, Smith's other father, my friend Alexis, couldn't be here tonight with us, so I'll be hosting. For those of you who are wondering what a death jar is a jar full of dead and sometimes other random things, normally disgusting or simply not appealing to have festering in a jar. The lifespan of a death jar also depends completely on whoever gave birth to said jar. I made a couple threads regarding Smith and his contents, as well as a few questions on his legality and what I should do with him. This all eventually led to me creating a profile for Smith on Facebook, which any of you are free to add. His email address is smithdeathjar@live.com, which I've written in the video description if you aren't sure on how to spell that. So after making the threads and Facebook for Smith, I realized that a lot of the same questions were being asked, some more than others, so I took the time to write a few of them down, and I'll be answering them in this video. If you have any other questions, always feel free to ask. So, okay, now we come down to Smith's card. Dear Smith, what are you made out of? Well, Smith is made out of jellyfish, fish, spiders, bugs, like just all kinds of bugs, rancid seawater, broken thermometer, so mercury, raw meat, eggs, milk, spit, pig's blood, all I can think of right now. But those are like the main things. That's what's important. Do you have any brothers or sisters? Smith doesn't have any brothers or sisters. We originally had another maraschino cherry jar, which is the jar that Smith is made out of, that we had filled with things, and we were going to keep it and see how long that would last as well, but Smith's sister was very festery and we had to get rid of her. How old are you? I made Smith in the summer of 2008. I believe it was June. I've been wrong before and I said July when I meant June. I'm really bad at time. And Smith hasn't been opened since late August or early September of 2008, which is bad, actually. He needs air. I'm surprised he hasn't combusted yet. And he's warm, so he's making whatever he's making. I'm sure there's some sort of air necessary. I don't know. I don't even know. What do you smell like? Smith is a spicy, sweet smell. It's really kind of gross, actually. It smells like rotted meat. Yeah. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's really bad. Oh, what am I doing? Okay. What is your favorite song? Parade of the Dead by Hilltop Hoods. Good choice, Smith. What is your favorite color? Brown. He likes what he likes. Favorite TV show? Dexter from Showtime. That's mine too. Well, kind of. I don't know. I like Top Gear. But Dexter, that's a good choice. Favorite game? Jenga. He's never played Jenga. There were also questions directed at me, which I will be answering now. Dear Smith Dad, what is your name? I'm Autumn. Hi. What possessed you to make Smith? I don't know. Alexis and I were bored, I guess. Seemed like a good idea. Put a bunch of shit in a jar, see what happens. How did you make him? Got a maraschino cherry jar. A large one, obviously. Industrial size, company size maraschino cherry jar. Emptied. And then put a bunch of crap inside. Where do you keep Smith? That's a good question. I keep Smith in a number of places, which include and are not limited to the garage, next to the litter box, because I have an indoor cat. She doesn't like outdoors at all. Actually, not at all. Where else? Keep him in the corner of my room, right there, right behind me, next to my wires and stuff, which is kind of dumb. I also keep him back there, which you guys can't see where that is, but it's kind of far away. That's more common for me to keep him there, because my bed is over there, and that's just not really good for him to be close to me. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, I also put him in the living room sometimes. Where did you get this idea? I didn't get this idea from any specific place. Like I said, I was just kind of bored with me and my friend Alexis, and we were like, hey, this would be a good idea, you know, let's get a jar and fill it with shit. But it's been done before. I'm not the first person to have ever made a death jar at all, by any means at all. Shit, the Egyptian people were putting organs and crap into jars and stuffing them in tombs, you know, weird stuff. So, I'm certainly not the first, but I don't know. I don't really know where I got the idea. We just thought it would be fun, I guess. What will become of Smith? Well, we are hoping to get more jars and make more Smiths, or whatever names we decide to name our children, death jar children, or to make a large tank, like a glass tank, like a fish tank probably, and to fabricate some sort of lid for it, an airtight, sealed lid, and make him bigger. We've already purchased a gas mask. Now I just need a hazmat suit. So, thanks for those of you who've been watching. I hope that answers any questions about Smith. And for those of you who have never heard of Smith or any death jar before, I hope that this has sparked your interest in death jars. And I encourage everybody to make death jars. Death jars are fun. So let's see. There we go. Lovely. Kitty. Toxic Smith is toxic! As you can see on the top, it's got all his spores, delicious, yummy spores. All of his insides have sort of become very fine. They're no longer large chunks. You can see red, and that's the meat, but it's just very fine. I don't know if you can tell, there's a layer. He has his spore layer here on the top, his lighter fluid layer, which is, I would assume would be milk, and then his layer at the very bottom is probably the blood and the heavier foods and things, and then in the middle, I think, is like the jellyfish and the seawater. I'm not really sure. It looks a little more clear. But yeah, that's it. My death jar. Love him. Thank you. Watch more videos and add Smith to Facebook.